Welcome back, everybody, to Bulk or Busted. We are on episode 3 now, and we have Twitter's most deranged, horny, both magic personality, Yawggoth. What's up, buddy?
How we doing?
We're doing good. So I'm going to start us off with the first card, and you're going to tell me if it's good or bad.
Alrighty.
So we're going to start off pretty simple. This is Lanfarincus. It is a link monster. It requires 2 monsters to summon and has 1,200 attack points and 2 downward pointing link arrows.
Okay. 2 downward pointing link arrows. Link came out after I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh, so I have no idea what Link does.
You told me you never played Yu-Gi-Oh.
Well, as a kid, one plays Yu-Gi-Oh, like, unofficially in the schoolyard, as they say.
Yeah.
But I think I stopped after, Duelist Island, Duelist Kingdom, or whatever. So, let's see. Link 2. I imagine that's some sort of ability that links it with a different monster.
So what links are in this is link monsters were introduced, and the link 2 you see down in the lower right is how many materials this can be counted as. And it usually accumulates to how many arrows you see that are lit up on the card. So you can link summon with using another link monster and just kind of shortcut material on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say this is a bad card.
Starting off weak because this was a very well played card for the sole reason of during the beginning of Link monsters, there were no good downward pointing arrow Link monsters. Because the way Link summoning works in this is there is a specific zone that is independent of your 5 regular monster zones that you can only summon Link monsters to. And the only way to summon more Link monsters is to have arrows pointing down to your main monster zones. So at the time of this thing's printing, there weren't good ones at all. Like, single digit amounts, and then this came along and it was played in every deck you can imagine.
Okay, so this is a good card to have.
Yeah. It has since been power crept, but it is a good card in the history of the game. Starting off, going into the next card, we have the Golden Apples. This is a normal trap card. Whenever you take battle damage while you control no monsters, gain life points equal to the damage you took, and if you do, special summon 1 Malice token. It is a Fiend type Dark level 1 question mark attack and defense, and its attack and defense are equal to the amount of life points you gained by this effect.
See, this seems like a trap to me, because it is literally a trap, but but it seems like a trap in that it sounds like it's a good card because you get to summon this cool Malice token, but then I guess you don't really take any damage, but it leaves you totally open to just die. So I think this is also a bad card.
Correct! This is a bad card, but you were kind of in the right reasoning for it. This card is very similar to another card that was printed around this same time called Gore's Emissary of Darkness, which did this very similar effect, but instead of 1 body, it gave you 2, instead of regaining your life points. And that was miles better than this. Cool. This is actually considered one of the most overhyped cards in this game's history.
Oh, okay.
Going on to the third card. This one may look a little familiar. This is Pot of Desires. It is a normal... It's like Pot of Greed, kind of. It's like Pot of Greed's distorted cousin. It is a normal spell card. You banish, which means exile, the top 10 cards of your library, or deck, face down, and then draw 2 cards. You can only activate 1 of this per turn.
Well, it's no Pot of Greed, I'll tell you that. And you can only activate it once per turn. So it's like Pot of Greed if it got nerfed real hard.
They keep doing it. This is not even the most recent version of this.
So, 10... How big is a deck in Yu-Gi-Oh?
So, minimum 40 cards, max 60.
I feel like if minimum's 40 and you're probably usually running 40 to get that same variance, you could lose like 1/4 of your deck potentially for this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So like, that's a big ask. Am I just gonna say bad cards for them all? No. I'm gonna say, well, card draw is always good.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna say this one's good.
You are correct. This is a very good card. This has kind of bounced around our version of the ban list a couple times, depending on how many versions of how many copies of it you can play. But yeah, that banish 10 restriction, not really a restriction, because for most decks, they actually want to have more cards banished. So they'll run 3 of these things and hope to at least hit 2, just to get maximum benefit. And then it also increases variance of just getting the cards you need, especially if you didn't hit it in that top 10. So a lot of times this can just be a +1 with no real downside. It's like, oh, you banished 10? Good, I wanted them there.
Cool. Okay. Nice.
Alright, so right now I believe you are 1 for 3. Going up next, we have Instant Fusion. It is a spell card. You pay 1,000 life points, and you get to special summon 1 level 5 or lower fusion monster from your X deck, but it cannot attack. Also, it is destroyed during the end phase. This is treated as a fusion summon, and you can only activate 1 instant fusion per turn.
This seems cool. I like this. It seems like a fun way to sneak out a combo of some kind, because the creature can't attack, and you have to sack it. So there's got to be some other piece to this puzzle where you get to summon something out that has a cool effect. This is good?
Correct. This is a very good card. I believe at time of recording this is still limited on our banned and limited list, because the combos with Instant Fusion are endless. Anytime a fusion monster gets printed and it has less than 5 stars to its name, people are like, well, how does it work with Instant Fusion? Speaking of that, we'll go into our last card. This actually has taken considerably less amount of time than I thought. Should have brought more material. This is Elder Entity Entis. It's a level 4 fairy fusion monster. It takes a synchro monster and an exceeds monster to make it. Must be special summoned from the extra deck by sending the above cards you control to the graveyard. Once per turn, you can special summon 1 level 4 monster from your hand, and if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 card on the field and destroy it. You can only special summon 1 of this card per turn.
Okay, you can special summon 1 level 4 monster from your hand once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you could target 1 card on the field. See, this seems like the card that you would want to pair with the instant summon, right? Because you get this card out, and then you can, summon something from your hand for free. And then when it gets sacked at the end of turn, you can destroy another card on the field. So this seems like the exact thing you would want to have, and it's less than 5 stars for the instant summon. Or the instant fusion. So this seems good in a combo with that.
So you are correct, this is a good card, but I kind of set up a little bit of a red herring here, because it's not because it's good with instant fusion, but because there are a lot of cards that send a card straight from your extra deck to the graveyard, and it will trigger her effect once you send it. So it just becomes a free pop by sending it to the graveyard. I don't think I've played a game in the last 5 years that I've seen someone actually summon this thing off of an instant fusion.
Even to get something wacky from their hand? No. I guess 4 stars is not too hard to get out normally, right? That's like a single sacrifice, right?
Yeah. Although there is a specific card that is within the same archetype as this that did pair well with Instant Fusion, and it got it banned as a result. Going into bonus round here, we have Elder Entity Norden. Also, yes, I know what you're thinking. These do look like Magic cards. This actually got banned because of Instant Fusion. Because of
it's like a reanimate effect, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So you just get to reanimate something, and then it's like a nice 2-for-1.
Yep. But yeah, no, I believe you went 3 for 5. You actually got positive right in the end there.
Woohoo!
You were tied with Mook Dubs now.
The champions, jerseys of champs. Me and Mook.
Oh no, he's not in the lead. That's Cass. He went 4 for 5.
Oh my god. Well, Cass does own a game company and probably has a wider understanding of game design in general than me.
I mean, yeah, his episode is the longest so far. This was fun. This also took way less time than I thought.
I should have done more riffing. I could have done more riffing. I didn't like just look at the card and be like,
Mr. Shitpost himself. It's like
I should have been roasting the cards. Let me look at the arts. Let's rank them in the arts. How about that?
Yeah, there we go. Bonus round. Pull up the arts.
Bonus round. Let me look at the arts again and say what my favorite arts here are. I like this. The dragon definitely first. The land. How do you even say that? Landfarinkus. I like that art, and it's just cool. Definitely this wacky. What do we call this? Like a Poseidon guy.
Oh yeah, Mr. Poseidon over there.
The Poseidon guy. That'll be 2. We'll also say that the Elder Entity Natis is number 3. Also a similar vibe as the.
Yeah.
They're both Elder Entities.
Yeah, they belong to the same archetype. Archetypes are just classifications of cards that pair together. It's basically like our version of like Kindred, essentially.
Gotcha. They're both like sea-based creatures. I like the instant fusion, like the instant ramen. Mm-hmm. The Pot of Desires, Pot of Greed throwback is good, and then the Golden Apple's kind of boring for me, so that's the last.
Yeah, a little bit. I'll have that right on screen as it goes across. But yeah, no. Thanks for joining me on this adventure of going through Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Of course.
Hope to further get more people in here to try and at least get someone to play Yu-Gi-Oh from Magic.
Oh man, that might be a hard ask especially for me, because I'm like, I barely have bandwidth for Magic, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, look right behind you.
A whole nother game? Oh lord.
I mean, look, I was able to balance the 2 of those for the past 10 years. I mean, someone else has to be able to.
I'm sure it's been done, and by you, for sure.
I am the best Yu-Gi-Oh player on MTG Talk. I have been over this. Lordy. But yeah, no, thanks for stopping by. This was pretty good.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. This was fun.
All right, and I'll see y'all next time.